Excuse me, I do believe you're sitting in my chair. Mr. Drury, what is the order of business?
We are in a quorum call, sir.
Then why aren't you calling the roll?
We are, sir, in a deliberate manner.
Let's speed it up.
Mr. Brown.
Here.
More expeditious than that.
Mr. Burr.
Here.
Ms. Cantwell. Here. Mr. Serini. Check.
Thank you.
Cornwall. Here. Mr. Coulson.
Here.
Ms. Dowster.
They have a quorum. We don't have the numbers.
Out. Let's get all the people out.
Mr. Demerel. Mr. Darling. Mr. Daswani.
Here.
Mr. Donner.
Faster.
Mr. Dobbin. Mr. Dwyer. Mr. Ehrenberg. Mr. Engel. Mr. Erickson. Here. Mr. Fell. Garrison. Gentry. Mr. Haas. Mr. Whitehouse. Here. Mr. Wicker. Mr. White. Mr. President, a quorum is not present.
The chair recognizes the minority leader, Mr. Erickson.
Mr. President, I move to direct the Sergeant-at-Arms to compel the attendance of absent senators, that warrants for the arrests of all senators not sick nor excused be issued under the signature of the presiding officer.
The question is on the motion. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay.
Nay.
The ayes have it, and the motion is agreed to. The Sergeant of Arms is hereby instructed to compel the attendance of absent senators.
Mr. Mendoza is present.
Under protest.
Cornwall is present.
Under protest.
Mr. Ullman is present. Mr. Walsh is present. Ms. Dowster is present. And Mr. Haas is present. Mr. President, a quorum is now present.
You can pass the amendment. I'll just filibuster the main bill.
No, you won't.
Watch me.
As much as I'd like to see you hold your piss for 2 days, we struck a deal with Hector.
Passage of the substitute amendment constitutes passage of the main bill.
I wasn't informed of that.
Pay attention to the fine print, Curtis. It's far more important than the selling price. Let's go. I want an immediate call to the roll. Don't let half a second pass.
Yes, sir.
A quorum is present. The question is on the adoption of the substitute amendment to H.R. 934. The yeas and nays have been ordered, and the clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Abner.
Aye.
Mr. Avondale. Aye. Mr. Brown.
I'd like to propose an amendment to H.R. 934.
Mr. Haas, you are out of order. The roll call has begun. The clerk will continue to call the roll.
Mr. Brown. Mr. Burr.
Aye.
Ms. Cantwell.
Aye.
Mr. Serini.
Aye.
Mr. Chess.
Aye.
Ms. Cornwall.
Nay.
Mr. Coulson.
It feels good to be back in Congress.